process, what was the biggest thrill of this whole thing, start to finish, when you knew it was going to be a reality?
I knew that this was the place for me as soon as I got offered. I mean, this is the school I wanted to be at. I mean, as soon as I got offered by Coach Meyer in January of last year, I knew that this is where I was going to be.
What's it been like since you got here?
I mean, it's been hard, but that's exactly what I need to be able to be the best quarterback I can be.
Barron said that your first workout, you guys didn't realize warm-ups were warm-ups. It was that tough.
Yeah, it was. We thought that was part of the workout. But I mean, since we've been here, I mean, I'm roommates with Barron and Jeff, and every time we come back, we know that like we're gonna be really good football players being here because of how we train and what we go through here.
Tate, you said as soon as Coach Meyer offered you, you knew. What was it about Coach Meyer?
I mean, this has been my dream school where I wanted to play, and it was kind of like regardless of who was here, this is where I wanted to play. I knew that with the coaches they have and Coach Meyer being here and the relationship I had with him, and like when I first came here, I just connected with him really well because I mean I think we both have a passion for football that's just second to none, and it was just felt like a perfect fit for me.
What was your reaction when they brought in Ryan Day as the new quarterbacks coach?
I mean, I didn't know much about him, but after talking to Coach Meyer, I was comfortable with it. So my first meeting with Coach Meyer, when I told him that I was going to come here, he told me that he's not always sure that the guy that he has right now is always going to be here because a lot of them get coaching jobs and promoted and that they might have to move on. But he told me that he'll always bring in the next best guy. So I trusted him that no matter what, he was going to bring the best guy, and that's what he did.
What are your initial thoughts on Kevin Wilson as well, you know, just coming into that program? Any initial reaction to that?
I mean, they're all great guys. I mean, I love being around them. They're all out here watching us work out. I mean, they put in the time, and that's all that matters.
Very crowded quarterback room. Obviously, JT's coming back.
Yeah.
Dwight Haskins, all these guys. How do you feel? I mean, how are you fitting in, first of all, and how do you feel that you will fit with all these guys here?
I mean, you just got to go out there, compete, and do what you can. I mean, there's no guarantee who's going to play. I mean, it's JT's spot. But, I mean, every day I'm going to go out there and compete and do everything I can.
What did Coach Meyer do through the recruiting process to lay out what the expectations are to be the quarterback at Ohio State?
I mean, he wants a leader. He wants a guy that wins games, and a guy that can, you know, just go out there and ball. I mean, that's it. That's basically what he wants, and I mean that's expectations for everybody. If you go out there, we're all pushing each other. It's not just one guy leading. It's the whole team. Like we're going through. It's not easy out there, and I mean, you can see that everybody's. It's like really team oriented, and I like that a lot.
What made this your dream job? Like you said, your dream school, dream being a quarterback of Ohio State. What makes it that way?
My grandpa went here, so I've always just been, I mean, Ohio State fan since I was a baby. I'm gonna have pictures of me, my grandpa holding me, and I'm in like a little Ohio State onesie and stuff, like when I was a little kid.
How would you describe your style of play, Tate?
Like I said before, I mean, I think a pass first, run second. I mean, when plays break down, I think that's when I mean I can separate myself from different players and other quarterbacks. I think that that's one of my best attributes is when plays break down and when stuff isn't normal. I mean, I can make something happen.
Do you think, were you kind of freewheeling, living on the edge in high school, I can make this play, and does that have to change now or no?
I mean, I'd always just still go through my reads and stuff like that, like a regular quarterback. I just feel like, okay, if they blitz and somebody's coming, I mean, I can make that guy miss and still make something happen. So where maybe some quarterbacks just take that hit and go down. I mean, that's just where. I mean, it's not that I just sit back there and just drop back and run around. I mean, I sit there. I still got reads to go through. I mean, it's still regular offense, zone read, drop back, 3 progression reads, 4 sometimes, and you got to just sometimes plays break down. You got to be able to make stuff happen instead of just losing yards.
What do you think of the talent level here now that you've arrived?
I mean, it's Ohio State. I mean, it's the best of the best. Every guy here could. I mean, a lot of them that I've seen that haven't played, that were backups last year, are the NFL guys. I mean, go look at Paris Campbell out there. I mean, you'll see that dude has wheels. Like, guys like that. I mean, just he didn't play that much last year, but I'm telling you, he'll be an NFL guy this coming year.
Tate, you put it on your shoulders to recruit a lot of these guys or to help out in their recruitments. How much pride do you take in a day like today? You've been here a month, but just to get this class kind of signed, sealed, and delivered.
I mean, I wouldn't say I take so much pride in myself. I just want to have the best guys around me. I'm not going to sit here and take credit for anything because, I mean, they have to go through the whole thing. It's not just me sitting here talking to them. They have to talk to the coaches. They have to feel comfortable here. I mean, I'm coming all the way from Las Vegas, and I mean, I'm perfectly fine here. And that's kind of one thing that I could help, like, talk to other guys who are like, oh, it's so far from home. Like, it's not the point. Like, you're coming here for a reason. You're coming to make it to NFL. You want to get a good education. You want to get coached by the best guys. You want to be ready for the NFL. It's not just make it. You want to be ready to play when you get there. This is the best place to be, and I know that for a fact. I've been all over.
Do you think this class, more than any other, cements Ohio State as a national brand now? I mean, obviously they've recruited nationally, but the bulk of guys they got this year, including guys like you, are high elite guys from out of state. Where do you think that puts them in that respect?
I mean, I think this program's already been elite for a long time. I mean, you can just tell by look at the class that just got drafted last year. I mean, 12 guys, 5 in the first round. I mean, that's just unheard of. I mean, we just want to continue and carry on what's left here. I mean, we still have a long ways to go, though. We just got here as a class. I mean, you don't know how we're going to turn out. We just got to come out here and work, and hopefully, it all turns out for the best.
But I'm talking about the national impact aspect. You guys are from all over the country,
Yeah, I mean, we see each other at camps, and I mean, Ohio State's always like a top school for whoever. I mean, if you have the offer, I mean, it's normally they're in your top 5, and so you got to. A lot of us, we would come together. I mean, I've been talking to Barron. When me and Barron were getting recruited by UCLA and Ohio State at the same time, we were talking about it. And me and Barron were like, no, we're like, this is where we want to go. Like, we would talk about compared, like, and stuff like that. I've been talking to Barron for over a year, and we just knew that this was the place for us. It was funny because we were in a UCLA group chat with all the guys, and then we were in a Ohio State one, and then there's one day we just left, and we both ended up here. So,
Hey, Tate, did you have a coat heavy enough when you got here?
Yeah, my parents went and helped me because my grandpa went here, so he knew what it was about. So last time I visited before I started getting recruited was when I was like 3 or 4 years old. So, because I have family out here. So, I mean, I didn't really know, but it hasn't been too bad yet. So, I mean, I'm prepared for it.
What family? Third cousin, fourth aunt, whatever?
Yeah, like it's my grandma's sister and my grandpa, like a lot of his side of the family on my mom's side.
Your grandfather, was he from Ohio originally, or?
I think so. I think he was.
What's his name?
Richard Culbertson.
Culbertson?
Yeah.
Okay.
When did he go here?
He graduated in '99.
When you were asked about the depth in the quarterback room,